All right. Hi, everybody. Today we are going to paint our shakers that we've been working on. I don't know if you have as many as I do, but I have a lot of them. We're going to get started painting them. If you haven't broken it yet, you can do that, but then you might have to repair it again. But yeah, I just thought today we could work on repairing or painting them. So, and I have some ideas. Hey, Leslie. I didn't think Leslie was coming in today, but I guess she is. There she is. So
some things are so important you have to attend.
That's right. So anyway, so we're going to get started right away. I have been working on this one that I was working on last time. I don't know if you remember, but I had those the louvers for the blinds, and once you get the paper on them, they're quite stiff. They were really kind of flexible when I was doing it, but they stiffened up nicely. So anyway, I started painting this one so that I would be a bit ahead so I could show some detail stuff. And I have an idea for the handle that I want to do. So I'm going to try that with you guys tonight. So anyway, Bill, do you want to switch the camera to?
I can't remember how.
Oh, he's been away so long. Hi, Leslie. So anyway, Leslie's not painting today because she's traveling, but she came into the show. That's good.
Yeah, I'm actually in the room and ready to go to bed, but I thought, oh, I can watch what you're doing.
Excellent. That's good. All right.
I'm doing it different than last time.
Yeah, you got a little bit backwards. So anyway, so this is the one I started working on, but I'm not going to worry about that one right now. I'm going to work on probably this one. Now this one needs a little bit of work on the handle because I've got paper mache all over the handle and I don't necessarily want that. So I'm probably going to wipe that off because I really like what's happening with this wood with this sort of gnarly little bit. So I'm going to clean that all off eventually, but we can paint. So I like using a bigger brush. I mean, I brought some bigger brushes into my studio. I need to soften them up a little bit. And then, yeah, we can just start painting. And I would just, you know, I sort of paint down to the wood. And then I might not go any further than that just because I want to show the wood. But you could still do a little bit of painting. Now I got to get scissors behind me. I just opened this paint and it's so empty that I need to cut it open. So I will do that so I can use the red. Anyway, you can start painting. So mine has, because I use the lighter paper on mine, I don't really need to gesso it much. So if you've done your pieces and you use like flyers and there's lots of words and you don't want to see those words through your paint, then you need to use like a base coat of white or gesso or something just to cover it. So I'm just going to go ahead and start painting. And it's not that difficult. I mean, if you wanted to do something where you're adding, like with this one, I did the blue first, but I left where I wanted to paint the purple because I wanted the purple to show through most. So, but you could also just do a base coat of the one color and then paint over it, because with acrylic paint, you can do that. And I'm using a fairly, big brush because I want to get a nice coat on here. And I'm not painting too thick either. I'm just trying to get the paint on and into all the little crevices that are just part of the paper mache. So might take some time. And I'm just going to paint, like I'm painting down to the end of my paper mache here, right on this edge. Because I want to get down there, but I don't want to paint the wood. So I'll just get as much as I can there. And you can mix your colors if you want. I just use it right out of the tube because I want that nice bright red to be my underpainting. There. It's hard sometimes to get in all those little crevices, but you just keep pushing the paint in there. And again, I'm trying to work fast so that you guys aren't just sitting here watching me paint, which is what you're doing if you're not painting.
Leslie's dreaming of all the snow that Calgary got today or yesterday.
Yeah, she is. She's probably chuckling, very happy she's not here.
That was a bah humbug, you guys.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yuck.
It was gone so fast.
Spencer Brooke says she's looking forward to seeing you.
Good, me too.
I am too.
I'm still trying to figure out my plans.
Well, you have a little bit of time.
When do
A
you
week?
see each other?
He's gonna drive up and visit us.
Oh, that's nice.
But I won't be there during any of your classes, so
Oh
We
yeah,
won't-
you don't want to miss any of the classes.
we won't be able, unfortunately, I will miss probably two. But Leslie won't, and I won't be able to tag team like you and your sister did.
Oh, that's okay. I've been playing with some stuff this week and I'm not sure how to show it to you guys, but I've been having a bit of fun. Something new and completely different.
Mm.
You know, I guess that's the one thing about working in a store that sells all different crafts and stuff like that. It's like I see something new and I got to try it. So that's the way it goes. All right, I'm just adding a bit of purple into this just to change the tone of the red a bit. Make it maybe darker down by this stem. And because the purple is a bit, you know, see-through, I can see the red through it a little bit. It kind of makes it look a little browny. But that's okay. If I don't like it, I can just paint over it. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure I like it. It just looks dirty. Anyway, I'm just going to set that aside for a minute. I'm going to show you what I wanted to do with this. So I'm probably going to go back, like, you know, usually I do sort of my base painting and then I might add, you know, some lines or something like that to it. And then I'll go back and I'll start working on detail bits like the dots and lines and any other little things I want to do to them, okay? But this one, I've been thinking about the handle and I wanted to do something a little bit different with the handle. And I keep seeing where people make tools, and I think there's a culture that does some wrapping of some sort. So I was thinking of wrapping the handle with fabric. And it just so happens that I was changing the sheets on our bed and our bed sheets were ripped. So I now have a whole bunch of rags that are just this perfect sort of creamy color. Now, I don't know how I'm going to attach that, but I might have to just nail something like a button or something to get it to attach. But that might be nice too. It could be like a nice little embellishment or something. Oh. So, yeah.
I just want to say a quick hello to everyone. But,
Hi, Jody.
Hi, I've got a lot of ironing to do, so preparing for guests. So I just thought I'd come on and say hello and just do a quick see of what people are working on. I see Spencer's. That's cool. Hi, Leslie.
Yeah, Spencer's is
Elizabeth, that looks great.
yeah.
Yeah, Karen, yours is looking very, very otherworldly.
Yeah. Oh, having problems with this one. Anyway, so I just started painting this one also. So I've got these two ready to go. Jody, there's a big box heading your way.
A big box?
Yeah.
You're paying for postage for a box? That's unheard of these days.
I have my screen on. Well, it's for my client.
Oh, right, of course.
So
Okay. Any
Anyway.
idea when it's going to arrive?
probably about 8 days, they said, because I'm sending it slowly because it only costs
And
$100.
cost effectively.
Anyway, so Jody is getting a big
Okay.
piece of my artwork that I've sold to a customer, but that customer, I can't ship that size of box through Canada Post to the States. So it's going to Jody and my customer is going to go pick it up from Jody.
Yeah,
is
because
kinda
he's in
cool.
Rochester, right?
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Oh, Buffalo, that's even closer. Okay,
Yeah.
that's great.
So he's going to pick
Where
that
are
up.
you, Jody?
She's
I'm in
Niagara.
Niagara on the Lake. Niagara
Oh.
on the Lake, Ontario.
Oh,
So
Noddle, for those in the know.
yeah, Noddle. Just for it's where the Niagara, the river from Niagara Falls meets Lake Ontario. There's a little pretty little town called Niagara on the Lake, and where I live.
Oh, I've heard of it. I wasn't
Yeah.
sure exactly where it was.
No, I'd never heard of it before I moved out here. So anyway.
For some reason, I think of Shakespeare.
Yes.
when I think
You're
of-
close because there's Stratford Festival, which runs a lot of the plays by
okay, that's what I'm
Shakespeare
thinking.
and
That's what I'm
Hunt.
thinking of. Yeah.
And in Niagara on the Lake, we do the plays by Shaw, Bernard Shaw, but expanded from there. So we have a lot of wineries. We're down the river from Niagara Falls, and yeah, we have the Shaw Festival. So you're really close on that. Good on you. Anyway, I have guests coming, and I'm been doing lots of gardening, getting things ready, and now I've got to go iron sheets. So have fun, everyone.
You know, you can just like take them out warm and shake them.
Yeah, no, it's all right.
No,
That does.
not her. Jody's.
Maybe it's a generational thing, but I've never ironed sheets in my life.
It's
Well,
not. I have never ironed sheets in my life.
I know. I don't iron my own. Are you kidding me? No.
No.
But you know what? When you fold it back, it looks crisp. We iron the pillowcases, and you know, it's just the standard that I've set. For
I'm
20 years.
sure it's lovely. My guests are lucky to get sheets.
Yeah,
Your
Liz
guests aren't
I
paying
get
to stay
paid.
there.
she knows that there's no iron sheets.
Yeah,
That's right.
But
That's
Elizabeth,
right.
you don't get paid for your guests. I get paid. So.
Oh, well, okay.
There you go.
Jody, I confess I iron my pillowcases.
Okay, well,
Yep.
you know, it's a lovely thing to lay your head on, iron pillowcase.
Yep,
Yeah.
Not
yep.
that I might
Does that
dislike it.
include the guest room, Les?
Possibly.
For an extra
You play
nightly
your
fee,
cards
yeah.
right. Okay, well, I'm
All
gonna
right.
put out a movie, and I'll see you guys next week. Okay?
Jody,
Yeah.
you need to open
Yeah.
the box
Okay.
when it comes because I want you to check and make sure it got there okay.
Okay, we'll do.
And there's some stuff in there for you.
I was always hoping. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, the
That's
sheets,
great.
it's sheets and pillowcases.
I don't know what's going on with my camera, but it keeps sort of snicking out on me.
Okay. Yeah.
It's over
Maybe
here.
it's because I'm here. So I'll leave, and I'll see you guys next week. Okay?
Okay. All right.
Hi, Jody.
Bye.
Bye, Jody.
Aye.
Because lazy Susan's kind of lazy.
All right. Anyway, I'm just trying this out, this tying, this material.
What do you think?
I don't know. It's not quite what I'm envisioning, but anyway, it's a start. I know that with a lot of things, they wrap them with yarn and fabric and stuff
Oh yeah,
like
I'm
that
definitely gonna do some details.
might
Do
do
you think I
something like
should do like
with it. So
a crisp line between the
my
colors?
camera is not happy today. I don't know what's going on with it. All right. Well, let's try something different on this guy. So a lot of times when I'm starting to paint and I want to do like a line or something like that. Now, I'm not super precise, but I do find that using my pinky to stabilize my hand helps a lot. I can get, you know, a fairly steady line if I use my pinky to help stabilize the brush.
Oh, there's no way.
Yeah, there's a way.
Accomplish that.
You just put your pinky down and then you can
Spin it all about.
do some lines.
We can always dream.
Or call it folk art.
Yeah, like it doesn't, like it's not perfect, right? I'm not really doing perfect lines. I'm just,
So, speaking of not perfect, I was kind of tempted to do a crisp line between my colors here, but then I'm worried that if because it's not super symmetrical, it's not it's gonna look even more wonky if I try and make if I
Yeah.
did like a black line or a white line.
You could just blend that in and make it like a blendy black line.
so yeah, what you could do is, you know, like on this one, I've put these purple lines. And yeah, I mean, it's not a straight line. It's more straight down here because this is just the post. But when I get to the paper mache, it's not going to be straight. One of the things you can try to do is you could do, sorry, I lost my picture again. You could do like a piece of painter's tape and see if that helps get you a nice straight line. If that doesn't, the other thing you can do, oh, like what's going on here? Anyway,
It's overheating.
my phone is overheating. Okay. The other thing you can do is if you have those paint pens, you know, you can buy paint pens at
Oh yeah.
craft store. You could use, and that's probably what I'll do is I'll probably do a line, like maybe even a white line to separate the orange from the purple. And then it makes it a little bit sharper.
Yeah. Okay.
And that
Yeah.
might, you know, again, it doesn't have to be super sharp, but, or super straight, but it'll feel straighter if you just have that line to separate them. Oh, like
You could use.
this is my painted stick that I've been working on.
Our Poscas, and I'm gonna get some.
So you can see I did a blue line just where the wood is, and then I did white on either side just to make it more like a solid line. And here's the white is in between some of the colors, I guess. So you could do something like that, and that might be helpful.
Yeah. Thank you. Where's the blue tape? Babe?
I don't know.
Now the painter's tape, you know, you might get a more straight line, but also because your shaker is not flat, you're going to get some.
We gotta leak out.
It might. And if you pull the paint towards the tape, it'll scooch underneath the tape, even though it's painter's tape. Because it's not a perfect science either.
I don't know if I can even find our painter's tape, so it might be. Oh, you know what? Did I put it in here?
And you know, as I'm painting this, I had no idea what I was going to do with this. It's just sort of the idea at the moment. And again, if I don't like it, I'll just paint over it.
It looks like a basketball.
It does look like a basketball.
Mm.
I'll have to change that.
Yeah.
It's funny how if you see something recognizable, you change it. And if I see something recognizable, I like push that direction.
Yeah, I can't do that. If I see it and it starts to look like that, then I really want to make it look like that. And that's when I start getting really, really sort of tight. And you can see it in my painting.
Oh.
So like I had this, I don't know if I told you guys about the little girl in the rain. I had this painting that I'd started and everybody could see this little girl with a raincoat in the rain. And I tried for years to think about bringing her out and I just couldn't, it just wasn't true to me. And I finally just painted over her. Because everybody's like, can't you see her? And I'm like, yeah, I can see her, but
But you won't go away.
but I can't make her the way I want her to be. So I just, as an abstract artist, nope, I'm gonna just paint over her. She can be under all the paint. So she went away.
So you like warm it up for a while?
There we go.
Oh, Elizabeth, yeah, hold it up so I can see your scepter. I haven't seen it in a while. Cool. That's fun.
Yeah. See, I used the painter's tape because I wanted to get a smooth stripe, but it's still hard because it's like you say, the lumps and bumps, it's hard to
Yeah.
get it straight, but.
I don't know why my phone's doing that today. Well, it looks like I have a basketball. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'm going to go over some of these lines a little bit more just to get them more white.
Yeah, if you put some black dots over those lines, I think you might, or something, just added something else.
Yeah,
I think you'd lose the basketball.
I will. And I'll probably put something in between. I just haven't decided if I'm going to really embellish it with something or
Like a basketball net?
yeah, basketball. Just what I would do.
About a hockey puck.
I'll just get all the
All
sports.
sport themed, yeah.
Yeah, I got a golf bag over here. So
Where's your curling stone?
oh yeah, exactly. I am the most unsports person.
I got a hockey puck.
Yeah,
I like that. That's really cool.
I
Great
used
shape.
the inside of a empty roll of tape, packing tape.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah. I made a
like
set of them.
Oh,
I went crazy. I made all
you
kinds.
did go crazy. I
got
think that's hilarious.
a fox.
oh, I love that.
Show your girl.
That's
Show your hair.
adorable.
Show the hair one that you did.
These are great.
Yeah.
Those are great.
Yeah, I kind of love her.
So I was trying to think.
And this one.
Oh yes.
Oh, that is cool.
I made those out of chunks of toilet roll.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's your lucky charms.
Yeah.
They're magically delicious.
Yeah.
That is really cool.
That's great. I think so. I was thinking of what we would do next week, and I think we might just do a show and tell next week because I want to see everybody's completed and finished. I think that'd be fun. We'll have a little show and tell.
Yeah. Now the pressure's on to get them completed.
That's right. Me too. So, yeah, that'll be a week of trying to get things done. Oh my goodness.
Mine is already dry.
Yeah, the acrylics will dry for pretty quickly. Let me see what you got going. Looks good.
You could add some dots or something, Bev.
You could add dots or lines.
You can always add
bottom?
dots.
The bottom isn't dry yet, so I can't put it in a cup.
Mm.
Oh,
I don't have any idea what I'm doing.
well, you got some nice lines there.
I got colors on my head, so still don't have any idea what I'm doing.
That's okay. I'm sorry for my video. It's just might have to invest in a better camera. I don't know.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna sign off, I think.
Are
I'm
you
pretty
sleepy?
bagged over. Huh?
Are you sleepy?
I'm very sleepy. Been
Okay,
running my butt off the last couple of days, so
I bet you have.
time to
Okay.
check
Well,
out the night.
thanks for chiming in with us today.
Yeah, it's fun to see what everybody's working on.
Yeah.
I love that Elizabeth definitely got the assignment there.
Yeah. Totally went crazy with that. That's
I
okay.
did.
That's good. That's the way to do it. Lots of fun projects in your future.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, I had to go and get all my shakers and they're all sitting in a vase in my dining room. So we had some friends come over the other day. So I forced them to choose one. Because what am I going to do with all these things?
That's what I'm wondering too.
First 500 are fun.
You know, and I've tried to sell them and they just, you know, like how much do you charge for something like this? And do people really want them? I don't know. So yeah, it's kind of a funny. Oh, well. You just do whatever, I guess.
All right, I'm gonna try to figure out how to sign off. I guess I hit the
Okay.
leave button. See you later, alligators.
Yeah.
Have
Bye.
fun.
Bye. I think the problem that I'm having is a lot of my paint is drying out and I don't have very much left in some of them. Time to go through the paints. See what I got. I don't know. Sometimes you try something and it's just like, well, didn't like that.
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Yeah.
I'm trying to paint stripes of yellow, but I've got a dark color underneath. Would it be better for me to do like a coat of white and then the
Yeah,
yellow?
yeah.
Yeah.
Or else you'll just keep doing coats of yellow, and you'll always see that because yellow is transparent. So
Right, okay, okay. I should have started with the white. That's okay. I'll go to white now.
You should have put the tape on, and then you would have white lines.
Oh, like just leave the tape as part of the art?
No, like
put the
you
white
would
tape on your
in the
base.
beginning, and then you would paint it, and then it would be
Oh,
straight lines and white.
yeah, yeah, that would have been a good idea. The idea of the lines came as I was working.
That's the problem. Is like don't always have them completely thought out before you start painting.
As long as you're not putting it too thick.
So yeah. As the ideas come, you just sort of go with it. Well, it's less basketballish, but
Definitely less basketballish.
not sure if it's what I want either. No, I think the yellow's working for me. But sometimes it's nice to have two to work on so that you can sort of leave it for a bit and let paint dry. We'll work on the other one for a bit. All right. And sometimes it's nice to put a couple of coats of paint on just to give it that really sort of thicker feel. So like as I go back over it, I keep finding little spots that are still showing through that still show a bit of the paper mache.
Yeah, I think that I'm convinced that when you paint it, the paint, you know, when you turn it around and aren't looking, it like separates itself and makes holes.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that when you're not looking.
I know.
I'm sure I covered all this, and then you come back and there's a whole bunch of spots.
Yeah.
All right, that's doing pretty good. This one. Oh, I don't know what I want to do with this one. Here, I better get going on these before I I run out of time
Or the camera quits.
or the camera quits. Oh, if I only have a week to get them all done. Yipes.
Hmm.
I didn't like the end of this stick, so I put paper mache on it. Created an ending for it. It wasn't cut so nicely, so it was almost like a broken stick. So there. Base on that one is done. Gotta find the color I want. Oh, excuse me. That was my paint. All right. I start my Klingon piece.
Yeah, I like that one.
Let's see how it goes. Figure if I can at least get the base coats done tonight, then I'll be in good shape to get them done for you guys. And remember, you can embellish these with beads, or like I tried to do the fabric on that handle. I think I'll work on that a little bit more, or other things.
Well, it's definitely weird.
Well, yeah, they're all supposed to be weird. They're all weird because they're all strange little things. I do I collect images on Pinterest quite often. And one of the boards that I have, I call it Pods and Odds. And they're just weird things that grow, like maybe strange mushrooms or interesting seed pods or something like that. It's just, that'd be a whole source of things you could paper mache. Weird mushroom things. And I tried looking up shakers and maracas to get some ideas for you guys. There's nothing out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the shakers or maracas that I find, they're just like, I don't know, they're just like what you would normally see, I guess, as nothing like what we're doing here.
Oh, wow.
Like just blue or
Well,
white.
No, I think there was like, you can get Mexican ones and they all look the same. They have like, they're wooden and they're maybe seed pods or something that they've made.
Yeah, gourds, they dry out gourds
Yeah,
and then the seeds inside shake.
yeah. But they're not even that interested. Like they're not even interesting shapes like a gourd. They're just like the maracas you would see if you went to a tourist shop in
Yeah.
Mexico. So I was kind of surprised. I thought, wow. So
Maybe
what you're
not.
doing is completely unique.
Well,
who would
that's
have thought
cool.
a Paper sham light bulb and then break it. That's pretty unique.
Well, I seem to recall, doing something like that in school, but never, taking it to this extreme, I think, where we're adding things to it.
Well, yeah, you can press it anytime.
Okay.
So it's not heating. This switch here, left side, is dabs, right side is
Well,
on.
it's funny. I'm looking at this shaker that I'm doing here, and I'm not a big fan of brown, but I really like the brown that it shows in the computer. It looks nice, but the brown that I'm actually painting it is not as nice.
Oh, look, here's another dotting tool.
Excellent.
Temperature setting on
Gotta like those.
5 levels.
I didn't even know we had to.
I thought we only had one, and
Yeah, I think we must have lost one and then bought another one and then found one.
Excellent.
Mhm.
or you just found the one that was lost.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's okay too. Now you don't have to fight over them.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, that looks amazing, babe.
But look at the little 2 color, 3 color.
Hey, what's the time like?
7:45.
Okay. Well, now it really does look like something from Klingon. Yeah. Oh, I lost my camera. There we go. Just trying to get all those dots in there. The spots I'm missing. That's pretty good. See, now I have 2 more that, oh, this one's broken. I was gonna say I have 2 more that I haven't broken, but I have 1 more that I haven't broken. I guess I can paint this one too. Here we go.
Well, when I did that first one, and then I was talking to my youngest son and telling him about it, and he goes, well, Mom, don't you think that sounds really like dangerous? Like, what if it gets left on the floor and someone steps on it, and then you're gonna have all these little shards of broken glass? And I went, oh, I never
It's-
thought of that, but
It's true. I mean, like it's not great if somebody steps on it, and just don't leave it on the floor.
yeah.
Or
Well, that
if
was
you-
sort of why I was thinking of trying some different stuff,
Yeah.
and because I have grandkids that come and visit, and
That's right.
I'm sure they'll want to play with them, and I don't want anybody to not be safe, so
That's right. Well, when I was selling them, I did, I had a little card that went with them that said that inside, and told them how it was built, and it's just
Oh.
that it's got glass inside. So if it breaks, you need to dispose of it.
He was sneaking.
Gotta have those little disclaimers, I guess.
Yeah. Did you sell any of them?
Maybe 2.
Hmm.
I mean, I was like, I think I put them in one show for, I don't even know if I've ever sold any. I put them in for like $15 or something like that.
Oh,
And
they seem like more than $15 worth of work.
well, they are, right? But it's like, who's gonna pay $50 for
Yeah,
that?
it's true.
I mean, that's part of the problem I have, and that's why I like doing this with you guys, is because, I love doing all these goofy little crafts, but they're so goofy, I can't sell them. And, I can't sell them for $50. I can't even sell them for, $12. And,
I feel like you'd be better off putting like $250 on it.
really?
And yeah, because if someone's not gonna buy it like for $15 for like a toy, but they might buy it for like $250 for like a piece of fine art, right?
Okay, my next art show, you are welcome to come.
You have a new marketing manager.
Probably, that's probably, Bill has told me that before. He says it's much easier to sell one really expensive painting than a whole bunch of little inexpensive ones. And it's true. It's like you put the same effort to sell an expensive one that you would do a inexpensive one. But you only have to sell one of those big ones first.
And if it's got $250 price tag on it, people are gonna believe that it's fine art, right? Which it is.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fine with us.
It's fine with me. Fine art with me. Oh, maybe I'll try that. Next show. What are these, Karen? They're my $200 shakers.
Oh, hi,
Well,
Stern.
it's like that, what's his name? Sean. I can't remember it, but he posts on Facebook Marketplace all the time. And he like just paints these terrible paintings and they're all the same. A picture of his face and he looks like it's painted by an 8-year-old and he's asking like $2,000 each for them. I don't know if he ever sells any, but he's got guts, I'll say that.
Yeah. It's hard, that whole sort of pricing thing and stuff like that, and selling, if you're selling handmade things like that, you never get the price for how much time you spend, doing it or learning your craft and stuff like that. But it's hard. I had a graffiti artist here tell me that I needed to raise my prices, but it's like places where I'm selling my artwork don't really support that pricing,
Yeah.
And so it's different for him because he was, somebody found him, some New York person found
Oh
him.
yeah,
So
yeah.
his paintings go for a lot, and because he's in that crowd that supports that those kind of paintings. But I'm not there yet. I haven't been discovered.
You want to be discovered like that?
Yeah. How many paintings I have hanging around my house.
All right.
I have lots. Yeah, it'd be nice to be discovered and have the paintings go for more.
Well, you could always commit some heinous crime.
We have a backup plan.
Yes, that's
Here's
what
a
they, I
Here's
could
a backup plan.
do something like that. Or do something really bizarre. Oh, like shakers for $200. What a deal.
Sounds good to me.
See, I bet you if you brought them to Victoria and sold them at like the summer markets in Victoria, we got like a really strong hippie market here, but like older rich hippies. I think you could like
Wrap the handles in hemp.
Yeah, I know. I think you could definitely sell your fine art shakers for $250 a piece in Victoria.
Or
Wow,
Salt Spring Island.
Yeah.
I do go to Victoria. I haven't actually found any art groups or anything out there yet.
Just pitch a tent on Salt Spring Island in the summer.
Oh yeah, because if you pitch a tent, you don't, they can't make you leave.
Or just like on the side of the road, you know, there's like an artist's road in Salt Spring. Goes by like 30 or 40 art places.
I just figure I could pitch a tent at the Parliament buildings. I mean, other people have done that.
Yeah.
I just won't leave a big mess behind.
Okay, more
Sure, my parents would they would love that actually.
You mean the Parliament building in Edmonton or in Ottawa?
No, in Victoria.
Oh, in Victoria.
Victoria was having problems with tent cities in public parks and public places.
That's a Northwest thing.
Is it?
Sure. Portland, Seattle, Bellingham, we're all experiencing that.
Yeah. Maybe because I don't know.
I'll have to be the lone representative of the $250 shaker movement, though.
Well, yours is massive. I mean, it's
it's
like it's so good.
it's really cool.
does it shake on two ends?
No, just the one. I just put a lot of paper mache on the bottom end to make it fatter. Just the one light bulb.
It'd be like really you
Look.
know, a dangerous baton.
It looks tribal.
Or
It definitely
Yoda.
does,
It could be Yoda. See, Yoda with a pointy nose. I'm Yoda. Trying to make it less violent looking. You know, I found, well, as I learned to do this, I found a better way of adding little cones to it, but I was kind of, you know, winging it as I was trying to catch up to you guys.
Yeah.
And, you know, but I've learned after the fact that adding cones isn't all that difficult. I just have a better technique now than the ones that I added here. So,
Well, that's good.
uh,
So you're telling me you're making another one?
no, I'm trying to paint this delicately, and I'm you gave me a week to finish it, so we'll see what mess I come up with.
All right.
I,
Okay,
I
well.
I'll have to enjoy everyone else's another time. I haven't seen Chloe and her mom's in a while.
Okay, well, let's switch the camera so everybody can show what they've been working on. Because you guys have been looking at me long enough. Okay, Chloe, you show what you've done here.
Which is gallery.
Wow.
You have to talk so that
Yeah, talk.
our screen gets big.
Okay.
Oh, can you? Are we off mute? Yeah, we're off mute.
There you go.
That looks awesome.
Oh, yeah, it was really good.
Her straight line all the way across turned out really good.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really good.
I was
Nice.
too scared to do mine freehand, so
I sure like those dots.
I
yeah.
like the dots. That's nice.
Yeah.
That looks really good.
I'm always amazed at how fast she can do an art project.
Well, and it's really nice, her color going from the blue and it's kind of like purple to the red. It's like a sunset. It's beautiful.
Mhm.
What about yours, Emily?
So, and I'm lucky because I didn't have to do all the hard work. I just got to come in and paint Chris.
Yeah. Her dad was doing it, right?
So
Yeah.
I've got these dots.
Oh,
and
those are
yeah.
nice
and
dots.
then
Nice.
I've still got tape.
Yeah.
I started, like, my idea was that like the darker colored bases and then the lighter kind of accents, but then I realized it's really hard to paint. Like I wanted to do like a yellow stripe and some yellow, but any yellow I try and paint on top of the dark, it just doesn't look good. So
How did you make the dots?
with our dotting tool,
Yeah. We have two.
we have two.
Yeah.
We had
Those
no idea.
Yeah. So it's like a little steel ball with a little, or it has a little steel ball at the end. and they make
No.
nice dots.
And there's
No.
2 sizes. There's a big one and a small one.
If you pick one with a big one and a small one.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Okay.
I didn't know about that. Very
You
You
nice.
can, you
Let me
can
see
just
yours
use the
again.
back of your paintbrush if you don't have a dotting tool, but a dotting tool is better.
Okay, Spencer, can you show yours again and talk?
Oh, I'm just putting colors. I just have a bunch of multicolors paints and I'm just putting them in my palette and just making lines at this point. I'm not sure. If
It
I'm
looks
a
really
full
good, though.
name.
Yeah, it looks good.
Mhm.
It looks really good.
No.
Yeah, I like it.
I'll show and tell in a week.
Okay,
I like the pink and teal. I really like that.
yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, I like that color too.
Excellent. Okay, Elizabeth, let's see what you got.
Well, this is how far I got on this. I
Yeah,
do want to add some more details to it, but I quite like the color scheme.
yeah.
Gotta-
That's good.
And then I've been working some more on my Foxy.
Oh, he looks really good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a little, I'm painting a shirt and tie on his tummy.
That is so cute, Liz.
That is so cute.
So, and then you saw all my other ones already,
You really
right?
went to town, didn't you?
She sure
I
did.
did.
That's awesome.
How did the fox come out? Like, did it just sort of evolve?
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
like
fair.
when I did this one first, which is the salad dressing bottle. And I took the bottle and I thought, no, this is way too big and dorky looking. So I cut the center out of it and taped the top and bottom together. And then, so I had this like ring left from the middle of the salad dressing bottle. And I taped one side together. So that was like this side. And then I pushed the opposite side. So it made like a 4-sided pyramid. And then when I taped it to the stick, I went, oh, that looks like a fox. So
That's great.
I
Cute.
turned it into a fox.
It looks like a nigiri.
Oh yeah, it looks kind of like
It's
her
a
kitty.
nigiri.
Oh,
See, there he is.
oh yeah, yeah, he
He's
does.
very happy there. Look at him, he's closing his eyes. So cute. All right. Okay, well, I'm going to leave you guys to paint, and I'm so excited to see what you come up with next week. And yeah, don't forget, if you're gonna, you can add embellishments and stuff to your pieces too, if you want to add beads or anything like that, or whatever you're gonna do. Let's have them all finished next week, and then I'll show you what I've been working on this week, and then you can tell me if you want me to show you how I'm doing it. So anyway, so it might be
Okay.
one of those where you just sit and watch what I'm doing, but anyway,
Awesome. Thank you.
great.
Thank you.
Okay, well, you guys have a good night.
Enjoy
Alright,
seeing
thanks,
everybody's
Karen.
All
stuff.
right, see you
Bye-bye.
later.
Bye.
Night, everybody.
Night.